So amidst the food and family gatherings, there's one more football game to be played, and we're away on Thanksgiving night. Starting from the 5. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. And leading them, the 6th overall pick, entering his 7th season here in the NFL, out of Duke, Daniel Jones.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1 picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And he's clapped for a gain of about 2. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. To the air on 3rd and long. And it's Bourne with the catch outright. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Second down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They go play fake with Hurts. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Now on 4th down, A.J. Cole headed out to handle the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Let's see what he can do on the return. He's brought down before the return gets far. The Bengals all set to go for their 2nd drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Jones. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Looking from the gun, here's Jones. Ravens get him, down he goes. And the big play drives them backward. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and just kind of waiting. Right, you just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that can go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one. And yes, they did. Bengals football. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
On 3rd and long, it's Jones. The throw right side finds Pittman. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And a well-placed kick here. Not quite on the goal line, but they're pinned deep at their own 10.
Their own 10-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week. Second down now, they need 7. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's going to keep it this time. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Ed Oliver there to make the stop.
He was tackled at the 20.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
So Reed gives here to Barkley. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Kate, right there's the danger of dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover. They may not tackle so well and opens up a run lane. He took huge advantage of it.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7. Bengals nothing.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. And this brought the nightcap on this holiday. The last of 3 games played today as part of our annual John Madden Thanksgiving celebration. Our opportunity for us as a league to honor our namesake and the love that he had for this sport and this day in particular.
And he sure did, and so many people are such a key part of Thanksgiving, right?
Yep.
And seeing that giant turkey leg while y'all are napping up.
No place to go. Ravens take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver, and that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Here's Jones. Quickly to McLaurin. Attacking the screen. Look at his defense getting him down behind the line.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or 2 miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
He puts some air under it deep down the left. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Bryce Behringer on now to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Ravens and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Well, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Option play. They give it to Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
10 yards to go.
They'll throw. Third and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
He gets it right back to McLaurin. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Bengals first down.
Now Jones. He keeps it and takes off. And Jones slides down with enough to move those chains.
13 more yards. That's
First down now, ball at the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Jones setting up the play action. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Here's Jones to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jones running sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. That'll be the end of one here in our Thanksgiving night game. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He's got the hook up the board. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
Working inside the red zone. He's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing here, Jones. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals start to fight back. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. He dodged the tackle. He showed some nice burst on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. The Ravens and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here.
The first down pass. A gain of 2. Brings up second.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
44-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. He's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down. A.J. Cole on the punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Play fake, Jones. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Hitting Ingram on the slant. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So now here's 3rd and 5. Jones. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. Deontay Hardy to return this for the Ravens. Breaks the tackle. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Ravens and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting 2nd right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Breaks the tackle. He's still going.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
45-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup.
It's a sneak. Hurts. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Namdi Madubuike making that stop.
That's a gain of 3.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Finds the in route complete. They get there to take him down right around the 41. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Hurts. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Baltimore first down. First down and goal to go.
Fullback trying to power it across. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. Goal line formation, a give to the fullback powering forward. Is that Lorenzo Neal? That Tom Rathman down there, Brock? It doesn't get more old school smash mouth than that.
Yeah, I think you could go back to the early 1900s with no face masks and still find that play, that formation, and yes, sometimes even that touchdown.
Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bengals 7.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. Jones looking to throw. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Now we'll give left side to Bigsby. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Jones now on third down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Fair catch made here at the 30. The Ravens and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. Drive starts with an option, right side. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
It's on the in route. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. So it'll be 3rd and 4, but not just yet. Only 2 minutes to go in our first half. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. From the pistol, Hurts. He's going for it himself. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get it home with that snap.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On first down, Hurts. He'll get this to Henry. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 3 now. Hurts now from the gun. He tucks it and takes off. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
A gain of 3 yards.
First down throwing for Hurts. And it is knocked away. Shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down.
Jordan Lewis on the coverage.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Stepping up, and he's going to run. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get 1 final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
The final throw before the break. Tried to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. And the Ravens do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the second half. Here's Duvernay on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40. That brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
He'll try to do it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got him out for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard.
So 1st down from the 41.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And Hurts gives himself up after getting that 1st down.
That's good for Baltimore. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Barkley trying this up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw, Hurts. Bengals get to him and take him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the 3rd sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
DJ Moore. It's a pickup.
Air it out on 3rd. Complete to Diggs. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
They'll take an option to the right on 1st down. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 17-yard
Hurts.
line.
It's a screen to Barkley. That screen snipped out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Simply put, Kate, that's just job well done by the defense. You get a completion on 2nd down and go backwards, that's some pretty superhuman effort and want-to from this defense.
Complete to Diggs out left. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens take a 3-possession lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Jones. They're trying to see why they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And he mitigates the damage by falling on it, but still a loss on that play.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become 2, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for them. Has them with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
He's officially in the end and 10 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A give to Barkley. Escapes the defender. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. He finds Brown right side. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
He steps out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Across the 20, continuing to work. And he has it all the way down to the 8. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Here's second and goal from the 6.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. He gets a little something out of it before sliding into a stop. Backed up the last 2 plays. Got to go in the right direction here. It's third and goal. Hurts to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. This play gives us an excellent opportunity, Brock, to talk about how well he sees the field with the ball in his hands, because that was a big part of that touchdown.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's a handoff or gets hauled in on a 30-yard throw. The instincts, that's what it is. Instincts with a capital I. And the best running backs in the game today, they've got to do it as a runner, and they've got to do it as a receiver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens make it a 24-point ball game. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Jukes away from one. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this third quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the grounds, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent. But in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. Play action now with Jones. Complete to his back. Tank Bigsby. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
One quarter left until we see who wins this game. And in honor of Coach, enjoy some turducken this fine Thanksgiving night. It's the Bengals with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the fourth. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
That's 2. Count them 2 drives that he has put to rest now. First with the interception, and this time a critical 3rd down sack. There's just some players on the field, they sense the moment defensively, and when they get the opportunity, they make the most of it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Ravens trotting out their offense. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. First down, run with Barkley. He dodged the tackle. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. To really create some indecision now defensively.
Barkley again here on 2nd. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Ravens keep running away with this. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. McLeod now returning it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. It robs by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. He's going to tuck it and run. And he's going to slide in safely after a gain of about 9. Productive effort there, though it does still bring up 3rd down. He tries to sneak it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Bengals first down. It's a gain of 3. And the Bengals
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Jones on first down. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he's not far from that first step marker, is his partner? Up to the 47. 3rd down coming up. The tight end in motion now. They'll give up the gut to Bigsby. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
The give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals making the scoreboard look a touch better.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Ravens and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Escapes a defender. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens continue piling it on here in the fourth. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His third total score in this game.
We are watching the showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again.
45. Bengals 14.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
Set to kick off.
McLeod now returning it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down to the 31.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
And finds Pittman complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
And the Bengals
To throw again, it's Jones. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
11. That's another Bengals.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. I love the call, Brock, but wrong situation there. The defense closes that sweep out behind the line.
He was taken down.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
Evan Ingram. It's a gain of 8. And it brings
3rd
up
down, Jones to throw. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Desperation time here. This is Ingram looking left side. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. All set now, 1st and 10.
That's another Bengals.
Jones going to throw again. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there, and it's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Putting the tight end in motion. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Bengals just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this 3rd down play. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here we go. Massive hit. The ball is out. And he's going to scoop up his own fumble, so the offense still in in chase mode as they keep possession. Has him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Jones now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Now Jones. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Jones now on 3rd down. Making the call himself. A nice pickup of a weapon there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And they're going to get to celebrate both the Thanksgiving holiday and the victory over the coming days, with more time than normal coming up between games.